Greetings, dear viewers! I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke. It is finally time for the Lavender Tower. I do not want to catch anything on the lower floors. This place is actually impressively depressing. Okay. I think it's actually a couple floors before you run into any actual trainers. But it does mean that Putz is here. Your Pokemon don't look dead. I can at least make them faint. Let's go, pal. And this is where we get the theory that Putz's Rattata, or Raticate, has actually died. Many of the theories suggest, oh, you killed his Rattata. Probably not. It's been a while since our last fight. But the fact that Putz is here at all specifically makes a reference to dead Pokemon. You can interpret his line as him being upset. And we never do see his Raticate again after the last battle, so I very much doubt that this was the intention of the developers, but you can absolutely interpret the events presented in this game as showing that your rival's Rattata has been killed. Now, I hate that damn move. Crap. Don't you dare take out my new Pikachu. I am not dealing with that crap today. Screw you, Shelder. Jerk. Okay, so he's got a Vulpix now. It is a low enough level that one dig should kill it if it hits, which it should, but, you know, Gen 1, never be too certain. Okay, we got a Sandshrew. We'll just let Bird Satan handle it. Go get him, Bird Satan. Man, these things are way below my level. I mean, holy crap. They are not doing too well. Okay, so he still has not evolved his Eevee yet. But given the team he's shaping up, he does have a Cloyster, which is a water type, and he does have a Vulpix, which is a fire type. So I am going to guess... Actually, I don't know what the hell his Eevee is going to become. I know it's dependent on the outcomes of the first two battles you have with him. I just caught a Cubone. I can't find the grown-up Marowak yet. I doubt there are any left. Wow, that is... You are a messed up person, Putz. Okay. So, past this point, we can start running into trainers. What am I nervous about? Nope, we're not letting Repel wear off just yet. I do want to be really careful. I'm worried about killing whatever I find in here to try and catch. So, I think what I'm going to do is start by just chucking some balls at whatever I find. And if that doesn't look like it's working, then I might use Last Hope's Bubble on them. It is the weakest attack I have. And as we can see from this wild battle, even Water Gun is not strong enough to kill a level 23 Ghastly in a single hit. That's actually pretty reassuring. But sadly, they all have Lick, which can paralyze. And now I'm paralyzed. Okay, Nightshade. That is more concerning. I'm gonna have to be really... Oh, right, it's normal. I'm gonna have to be really, really careful to never let anyone out in front of a Ghastly or a Haunter if a Nightshade could kill them. Whatever. We'll hit a Pokemon Center and cure the paralysis eventually, but let's just clear out this floor first. Hello, Channeler! What are you up to today? That is a lovely Ghastly you have, but unfortunately for you, this is Generation 1, and it does not have Levitate. So, bye-bye, Ghost! Having a brownie there. So good. Sure. I mean, I guess kekekekwa, you know, makes as much sense as anything else you could say. I guess. So, up there on the... what floor is that? 5th floor. Up on the 5th floor is where I can begin to try and find a wild Pokemon. That's the floor where apparently you can start to find Cubone. But it's still a 1 in 20 chance to find a Cubone, a 1 in 20 to find a Haunter, and a 90% chance of getting a Ghastly. So, the overwhelming likelihood is that I will be catching a Ghastly in here. Which isn't bad. But if I do get a Cubone, then I can get a Machamp. And that's huge. I would love to get a Machamp. Alright, what do you got? Another Ghastly, huh? Okay, alright. We can live with that. I mean, God knows I've got plenty of digging I can do. You know what I was thinking about earlier today? Twitch plays Pokemon. I was actually... Well, ever since I realized that Twitch plays Pokemon is coming up on its 10-year anniversary next year, I've been thinking about it. I was actually there for most of the first Twitch Plays Pokemon back in 2012. And... Wait, was that 12? I think it was... No, that couldn't have been 12. No, because that was... That would have been the year after I was married. No, I completely screwed that up. But the point is, I've been thinking about it. Twitch Plays Pokemon was one of the most interesting things I have ever seen. It made me realize that seemingly random chaos, even remarkably absurd seemingly random chaos, could in fact lead in very specific directions over time. And I always actually found it inspiring, to be honest. At any given time, there would be, at minimum, several hundred people feeding commands into an emulator one button press at a time. That is absurd. And there's a stream delay on top of everything else. It looks like the character is just moving randomly without any direction at all. But that's not what was happening. You see, at the same time that Twitch Plays Pokemon started, I was curious how it would compare to a true random input generator. Like, if someone just programmed RNG controls into Pokemon, how would it compare to the hive mind? And to my luck, some people were actually streaming exactly that. They started streaming true random input plays of Pokemon. And the thing is, all of those random input plays failed. They did not get far at all. They would get stuck, they would just release Pokemon to a point where it was impossible to continue. They were absolutely terrible. And the difference was so profound. It was night and day. Alright, here we go. Here's our wild encounter. And it's a Ghastly. Okay. The difference between them was night and day. The random ones were nothing like what was happening on Twitch Plays Pokemon over time. And it made me realize just how different it really was to have even an extremely loose group working together for an objective. Even if they were incredibly unorganized, even if they only had, like, the faintest sense of direction and unity and purpose. They made progress, and eventually they succeeded. And in honor of that, we shall name the Ghastly Twitch. And I think I'm actually going to train up Twitch to join the team over time. Having a Haunter is simply too good of an opportunity not to pursue. Their special is really good. Their speed is pretty good. Nightshade will hurt anything it goes up against. And the paralyzing from Lick is also really good. Hypnosis and Dream Eater are good. I think the Ghastly one gets those. Plus Confuse Ray is also really good. So, I think it's worth the investment. See, there's 22 damage right there. And I'm not certain, but I think I might be able to learn Psychic? Which would be really good? And if not Psychic, then maybe Psywave later on. Psywave is a weird one. That's the TM I would get from Sabrina. I always thought it was really weird that Sabrina gives you a TM, which is almost completely worse than the free TM for Psychic you get in Saffron City. Because Psywave is another fixed asterisk damage move, but it's unique in that it can end up doing damage equal to as much as 1.5 times your level, or as little as 0.5 times your level. Assuming that I am correctly remembering how that works. We're almost out of repels, but that's okay, because I am doing very well. Give me blood. I'd rather not. Like, are you collecting on behalf of someone, or like what's going on here, Channeler? Like, I mean, if it's for a good cause, like if you're legit, then yeah, I'll give you blood. Okay, it's no big deal. It's not a problem. But I feel like you're being kind of iffy about it, and admittedly, it's making me feel kind of nervous. Also, I'm beating up your ghosts. Yes, level 31. Trying to learn Withdraw. No, I don't want Withdraw. Yes, Abandon. I think the idea with these channelers is supposed to be that rather than really like a team of Pokemon they've caught, that these are like a force of ghosts that has possessed them. That seems to be the idea? But if that's the case, then, well, Ghastlies are kind of just screwed up and evil, you know? Like, I mean, they are obviously really pissed. Please stop being confused. Just use your flies, and we can move on with our lives. Thank you, Bird Satan. Come to think of it, Satan, you're here. Can't you do something about all these angry ghosts? Isn't evil spirits, like, kind of your whole thing, Satan? Oh god, I just realized. The souls of all the Pokemon I've lost are probably in here. Oh god, no. Any one of these could be the soul of Monty. Or Wesp. Or even Hertz. Oh no! Now I've made myself sad. I'm sorry, Wef. I'm sorry. I didn't pay attention and I let you die, and I'm sorry. Monty, please forgive me for my ignorance, for my hubris. You did not deserve to die for my mistakes. Hurts! We barely even got to know each other. And, quite frankly, if I had done things differently, Hurts, you might still be here with me today. My poor, poor Pokemon. I tried so hard, and I let you all down. Alright. Level 30 Marowak time. No, you can't catch it. Otherwise, I would have just repelled all the way up here and caught this. I always thought it was kind of annoying that it never let you catch it. But it all works out because I have Water Gun. Please don't hurt me too bad. Holy crap. Do I take the risk? It's a minimal risk. Okay. Holy crap, that Marowak was pissed. Alright, we sent a soul to the afterlife. I think we did good, I guess? I guess that counts as a happy ending. Alright. And instead of the usual train of trainers, instead we just have Team Rocket. Grandpa here wanted to complain, so we're setting him straight. So render yourself invisible or prepare to fight. Hi, Jesse and James. Alright, a Meowth, huh? They're gonna have Weezing and Arbok this fight, aren't they? That could be problematic. Weezing has really good defenses. But then again, I have Eradicate with Dig. Also a Hypno. So... oh, that's so beautiful. That sprite is so much better than the one it used in Red and Blue. It's such a major improvement. The one in Red and Blue, the way it's arranged, you could honestly think the design on its crest or fan or neck, whatever the hell you'd call that, the way it was designed in Red and Blue, it actually looked very much like that design was actually its main face. It was really weird. Damn it, Weezing. Will you please stop that? You know what? You're pissing me off. New Pikachu! Quick attack! Good work, new Pikachu. Alright. You will regret this. I don't think I will. Well, that was easy. Yeah, I think we got a good team here. You came to save me? Thank you, but I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the soul of Cubone's mother. I think Marowak's spirit has gone to the afterlife. Yeah, I sent it there. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon House at the foot of this tower. Yeah, okay. Dude, give me some stuff. Your Pokédex quest may fail without love for your Pokémon. I think this may help your quest. Have a flute. I hope you're good at fingering. Ha 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 ha. Old people humor. Alright, not bad. Things went pretty well this episode. Wow, I have a lot of money. And I got 2 nuggets to sell, so even more money. I do not need an X accuracy. One good thing about the Poké-Flute is that you can also use it in battle to wake up your Pokemon, which is really nice. So... how about I keep going until I can close out this episode by trying to capture a Snorlax. Yeah. How does that sound? Who is my strongest fighter right now? Probably new Pikachu. I'm going to start by heading to Celadon City. And I'm going to ride down the cycling road. See what we can catch along the way. And I'm pretty sure that you can start buying Ultra Balls in Fuchsia City. I think I would really like to go up against Snorlax with Ultra Balls. Hello, Twitch. But I'm gonna have to be careful with Snorlax, because it is really strong. Is it worth it, though? Because new Pikachu is so strong. You know what? I think it's worth it. If things, for some reason, go really, really wrong, being able to bring in a Snorlax would be really helpful. Quill played the Poké-Flute. Aw, I forgot this tune. Snorlax woke up and attacked in a grumpy rage. So this one I'm going to kill. I already got a Pokemon encounter on this route. So, unfortunately, this Snorlax I just don't get to have. Holy crap, that headbutt hurt. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. It's resting. I have got this. And one Hyper Fang. And one quick attack to finish it off. Boom! That's a dead Snorlax. With a big yawn, Snorlax returned to the mountains. Yeah, it always uses that line, like, Snorlax returned to the mountains. There have been several Pokemon games with mountains, and in none of them can you find a Snorlax in the mountains. You looking for a ride with my girlfriend? Aww. So cute. Okay, so how many of these encounters can I avoid? Yep, most of them. Okay. Let's see what we get on this route. Ooh, a Fearow! Yes, yes, yes. I will take a Fearow. Fearow is so good. I think Fearow might be my all-time favorite bird. Oh, maybe not. Maybe Skarmory? Oh, don't make me pick between Fearow and Skarmory. And in any case, Skarmory becomes my favorite when you teach it Drill Peck. Actually, the very first time I ever bred a Pokemon, the entire reason I learned to breed Pokemon was back in Generation 2 when I realized that I could get a Skarmory that would know Drill Peck. That was what motivated me to learn to do that. And I was so proud of that Skarmory. I was so in love with it. No, it was never an offensive powerhouse, but you know what? It was so much better with that move. And that's one of the reasons why Fearow is a very special Pokemon to me. Wouldn't it have been great if I'd ever caught, like, I don't know, a rock type? Something that would resist normal type attacks? I'm completely willing to just race the rest of my Pokeballs on this thing. Okay, I'm getting a little nervous about you. I'm going to send out Noodles. Noodles has really good defenses. Although it can mirror move my Psychic, which is a bit concerning. Wait a minute. Will it always mirror move the move in the first slot? Because it constantly mirror moved Water Gun. Ah. Well, I guess now we'll never know. Hello, Fearow. When I did finally name the Spearow, I named it Gudin. So, I guess that makes you Logon. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Yeah, looks like we're just gonna make it down to the bottom without any trouble. I'm actually really excited. We're going to get Surf. We're going to get Strength. Oh, Surf is such a powerful move. Looking for a Tangela. Trade one for Parasect. Interesting trade, but no thank you, sir. Alright, does this area count as a route or count as Fuchsia City? No, this actually counts as Route 18. Okay. We were on Route 17, so, yeah, Routes 12, 13, 14, and 15 are all up for grabs. Let's see what I find as my encounter on this route. Ah, oh, Doduo! Nice! Dodrio's also pretty okay. It learns Tri-Attack. Now, Tri-Attack's not as big a deal in Gen 1, since there's a TM for Tri-Attack. But Tri-Attack is a really good move. And Dodrio is crazy fast. What is a good name for Doduo? I got an idea. Do I have room for a space? Yeah, I do. I can make it work. There we go. In honor of Warhammer, we shall name it Gork and Mork. Though that does raise a very good question of what I would call the third head. Alright, Fuchsia Gym. That's good. What do you have? Safari Zones, Warden. Any of you have anything interesting? You met Bill. He's my grandson. He's always liked collecting things, even as a child. Well, good for him. Alright. I am glad that I have not put myself in a position where catching the Snorlax will be a make-or-break thing. Still... Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to put some thought into what area of the Safari Zone I want to catch a Pokemon in, too. Alright, Pokemon Mart. Do you sell Ultra Balls? Yes, you do. Okay. Then I want 30 of your finest Ultra Balls. Alright. Now, Snorlax has Rest. I don't really have anything that can stop it from using Rest, unfortunately. I don't have any ways of keeping it permanently fixed, and in Gen 1, enemy Pokemon don't have PP. They have unlimited moves. So it could use Rest until the end of time. And if I am not careful... But I can Flash. Rest will not reset stat changes. So if I Flash on it a whole bunch, that will make it a lot safer for me to capture it. There we go. Okay, now I have a plan. Wish me luck. We're going in. For better or for worse. Success or failure. This shall be the end of the episode. And pray it doesn't get some kind of a crazy heavy crit on me. This Snorlax is absolutely capable of killing members of my party. So first things first, we're gonna get its accuracy as low as we can. Oh, those headbutts really hurt. Nope, no, we're still only on 2. Crap, it has amnesia. Okay, that's 3 flashes. That's okay. That's 4 flashes. Alright, it has max special. That's 5 flashes. I pray to God. Oh. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. God, I almost lost Noodles. Jackass? Alright, that's 6 flashes. Its accuracy is as low as it can be. Okay. Those headbutts! they really hurt. Okay. You know what? Interestingly enough, reducing my crit rate with the focus energy glitch will actually be helpful on this fight, because I'm going to have to Hyper Fang between rests. And getting a bad crit on this Snorlax would end the fight immediately. Okay. There's a Hyper Fang. There's not much point in putting a status effect on it. So we're just gonna start chucking Ultra Balls and see what happens. Okay, it's sleeping again. Let's go with the Hyper Fang. And another Hyper Fang. What I could do, though, is try and stun lock it with Sleep from Noodles. That is definitely a possibility. No, because it's faster than Noodles, isn't it? No, it wasn't. Okay. Alright, Noodles. I need your hypnosis for once. I trust in you. Okay. It's at critical health, and it's asleep. Nope, not super potions. We want Ultra Balls. Ah, oh, damn it. Just keep throwing them. I got 30 Ultra Balls just for this. Alright. It's being a real pain. Yes! Oh, I got him. I got Snorlax. Oh, boy. Yes, I would like to give it a nickname, and I think I shall nickname it, I shall nickname it Cuddles, because I'll bet it's big and fluffy and soft. We did it! I did it, dear viewers! I did it! I captured the Snorlax! And I will see you all on the next one.